heck did you guys do to my microphone? Okay. Test 1 2 3. Gotta turn the gain up a bit. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2. There we go. Okay. Oh.
The more people this guy kills on the screen, the more money we make.
You would take me out of school.
Sorry about that. That was a Schwarzenegger interview with his son I was going to listen to later. Just kicked in there for a second. Yes, hello, hello. We are on day 17. This is part 2 of day 17. We started last night, but just getting a couple things done right at the end here. I can only stream for about 90 minutes today as a heads up. I do have just a busy weekend. Okay, we might try Iron Twins today, just to give it a go. The event dungeons where we got to push, we're only on stage 11. I want to get it to 15. Spider, we're at 14. Golem, we got to push 2, same thing, 14. Minotaur, we're at 15. Dragon, going into 18. Fire Knight at 14. Sand Devil I haven't really done, but we did do the first area just to test. Let's try it out. I don't want to add another place to farm, but we might have to start doing this just to upgrade the gear. Just to have the first 2 levels on gear upgrading. Okay, so this is a sign to me that we could push this probably to here, to stage 5. As you can see, the potions do not get much better until you're much further down. I don't know if we could push it to 10. That could be something we can do in a day. We were farming this to push it to 18. We got a lot of superiors though. I don't believe we'll need more than that right now, just for champions we do have. We more need the, right now these 2 keeps are the main 2 we need, and we don't get them till Monday, Tuesday after the weekend's over. We do need to go in the Void Keep for a bit too tomorrow. Arcane is still in, we're at stage 20, but we do need more superiors, and we're running out of the medium ones of all things. Those are what we're burning through. Gonna jump in there later tonight when I get in from work. Shogun as well, we could probably push to this area, stage 5, 6, but Faction Wars, Shogun, the Shadowkin, and Bannerlords today. Save those till the energy is tapped out, and we can push those a bit. For food, we got so we did get War Maiden. As you can see here, I'm just leveling up. I'm on the Fuse Justicar mission for Arbiter, so I'm just finishing these up. Next weekend. Did you mean to put poll? I'm just waiting for to see how the fusion is and everything, but right now we can sell those. Our collab. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. We're gonna do for those watching this after it's live and it's just when it's a video on YouTube, watching the replay. Warrior Warslava has a friend's account. He's gonna jump on and we're gonna go over it. He'll be on. They'll be on together with me, just going over how they're gonna improve their friend's account, what they want to do with it. Take her out. And we're gonna break down, where champions may be something that are champions are something that you might need to do or improve for improvement, or you might need gear. Why we'll choose certain gear. All those kind of things. It'll be a separate banner, separate title, and everything, and then we'll link it in Discord as well. We're just going to talk during the week to schedule a time and everything for that. Now, once these champions are level 3, I think it comes down to just needing the potions for them. So I feel like everything's gotten more expensive. I could swear the potion keeps used to only be 100 to open. Now they're 200. I could be wrong. I could just be wrong because I never do it. So but as you can see, we need 4 small pots for her, and we'll need the magic, or sorry, the spirit for her, and then the force for War Maiden. Saturday or late Friday. Yeah, late Friday might be the play. I can let you know by Tuesday. I can let you know by Tuesday this week. We can talk on either Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning and get it sorted out. Okay, so we just leveled up to account level 46. Yeah, it was a good time to do it too, because my energy, if you saw, was about to hit absolute 0. So that refresh was welcome, because I did want to get all these to 30. Just have it all ready for using Justicar. I'd like to open up the next batch of missions. Probably need 2 runs. I don't know if they'll get it all in this run or not. I think Spirit Host will, but the other 2 might need 1 more. We used her, I tried to do some spider runs with her. I guess, funny enough, even with an epic, you can't do level 1 spider. Even though she's a poisoner, we put gear on her, just couldn't get, even with demon spawn that we're all gonna die, just couldn't get spider done at level 1. I just wanted to get 10 points for that tournament to get some points in it. Because the first place only had 10 points, so I could have just gone in and got the Relentless set for doing 1 run. No one did it in my tournament here. I think it's over though now. Yeah, it's done. So look here, like I just wanted to get 1 run in. Even getting 1 run in here, either of these would have been able to clear out, get the rewards. That would have been nice to do, but I tried like a full 100 energy worth of running and just couldn't get it to do a kill, even upgrading Gary. I just didn't want to blow like a ton of silver either. Ice Golem. So this is a turn attack based one. I don't know if we can get these. The arena we can do. We'll get this done for sure. And then training right now, we're here. We should be able to get a couple more. So got more of their fragments. I gotta grab those today actually. Can't buy him for another hour. We need a medium arcane. How's the spirit host? So we're gonna lose our faction guardian upgrade when we fuse this spirit host. Oh, it didn't grant them. Oh, we got a void shard. That's awesome. Keep that chest too. Do those keys after when we're out of energy. Gotta wait for that. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one. She's life stealing and regenning. She's probably got an immortal set on and as well as a life steal set. I'm glad the Rector Drath isn't healing, but we gotta... Oh, never mind. I just don't think we can do this one. So we don't have a reviver. There's no damage. Do that. Sometimes you only get one win a page. She got a crit on that last hit. Unlucky. Overflow. still waiting for. We need one more of. I think we need one more of her because I used her to. I just don't want to sack a 5-star chicken. Hey SKB, right now we're farming the potions to fuse Justicar from Arcane Keep, and then we have to go into campaign, and I might have to use some energy, or some gems for energy, because we need to drop another Diabolus, because the only one I have is a 5-star chicken, and I don't want to use that one to do a 3-star fusion. But we need greater arcane potions, and we need to get the second or get a new Diabolus from stage 12. Any of the 12 stages. All the other champions are already leveled up. Just as we were getting them to level 32, the account leveled up to 46, so we have, we got an energy refresh, so that's the energy we're using right now. Otherwise, we'd be killing time in Faction Wars right now. We also got to use our clan boss keys. We're 2 to 3 key brutal, depending. We did hit Chimera yesterday, and we actually beat, like, 1 keyed the easy Chimera. So, and we beat one of the challenges. So going into, I'm gonna try a normal key and see how much it does. I think we only need to do one. It was 1.6 or 2.2 to get the lowest chest. So if I can do, as long as the same team can perform, just gets the million damage in, then we're good. I guess they're near 2 million damage in, then we're good. We'll check the lowest when we go back in. Yeah, like when we did it last night, we did it right at the end of the stream, and it when it did it, I was surprised. I don't know if everyone else was, but for day 17 to be hitting 16 into 17, hitting that just a 5-0. It made me upset a little bit because I'm like, oh, could I have 1 keyed earlier and got my first few fragments for got the first 2 fragments for the mythical, but that mythical is still so far away. It would be cool if, like, by Christmas time, could get the mythical on here. I don't know if we'll be able to be doing Hydra by that point, too. But we should be able to do Hydra by the end of the summer, for sure. That's all just gear dependency and getting... I probably have to get Venom Mage leveled up. And tankier. And same with our epic friend here, the Ally Protect, get him leveled up. I'm gonna probably need Spirit Host at 60 to keep purging debuffs, unless I, from a Void Shard, I get a Reliquary Tender. But we'll need the double debuff removal. And we'll need a buff remover, so hopefully we get one in the polls. I'm really curious where the count's going to be once I have the silver. If I save up the silver and just focus on getting Deacon's gear to 16, then getting a new amulet for THOLIN. If I can get a 6-star crit rate amulet on him, that would be huge. Yeah, Chimera has detractors to it, and part of it is it's just not fun. Especially when you're trying to figure out the mechanics and you face the Viper form, and the Viper form just rips all your buffs, fires off, you know, 6 poison debuffs and poison sensitivity on all your champs. And if your team's not, if your debuff remover isn't fast enough, then it just nukes your team down. You lose 3 people, 4 people, and the run's just shot unless your reviver survives. Ugo is great for that, but not everyone has Ugo. I was lucky to pull her on here, but we haven't started using her yet. I'll put that in chat that post day 30 we will be using Ugo. Trying to think of who else. Who is the other one? There's one other one. There's one other epic I was adding to the roster. There's Ugo, Farrakhan, and who was it? I'll have to check. When this run's finished, I'll check quickly who the other epic is going to be. I'm just going to type in one other epic. Until the 30th, I'm going to put a poll in just... I saw Odd1 Gaming's video too, that they came back. Did you guys find that video weird? Oh, your volume, my volume seems low. Hang on. How about now? Is that better? I saw Odd1's Gaming video as well, and it's weird that he came back because he said he was leaving for Godforge, but I guess he didn't know how far away the alpha was. Like, they're still just testing. I think they're not going to release till mid to end summer for alpha beta, because they're talking about like what champion they want to do as the launch right now, as far as I saw. But Odd1 then said he was going to do he started an account with THOLIN, but then he was too far in, and then he started showing another account that he had Elenaril and what's her face, the Desert Queen promo code, TUHANARAK, and he was going to use that one to try to beat the Arbiter 27 days. I don't know how he's going to beat Supreme Galek's times on an account without, you know, a damage dealer. That's going to be interesting for him to try, but you having a Void Legendary damage dealer versus a Void Legendary support are night and day difference on what you can do, so I don't see him being able to do it unless he's playing more often than Volkin was, and Volkin was playing almost like 6 hours a day. So it'll be interesting to see how he does, but without a damage dealer on the account, I don't know how he's going to finish. I can finally 6-star or upgrade him, by the way. I got the mission stream now, so I can finally do that. Where's... do her... That's those 3 done, and now we have to go here. Who was the other epic I was thinking of? Geo. Geo and these are the other 2 epics I wanted to add in. And then Farrakhan, I've been trying to throw gear on them when I can. I also want to start using Annex. Scabrius as well. But yeah, I want to have like new champions to develop for the month of July. We need to go here. Okay, take them out. You in there. He's going for 1 month Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. The THOLIN one, I can see him doing it, because, I mean, we're on day 17, and we're about to transition into Nightmare, so, I mean, I'd say by day 20, we're on Nightmare, and by day 30, Ultra Nightmare, if we get good gear. The big thing is, I've been clearly not doing the gear keeps in dungeons, so that is the big shift for those last 10 days, is I will stop being like in the food dungeons and farming food, and I will be directly into gearing, getting new gear. No. Actually, yeah, we have to do at least one. And I'll just be doing gear. Oh no, I'm just doing restriction. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna do enjoyment, but I'm gonna just put in the titles that we'll be building Nishak, or we'll be building the Power Pig. What's his name again? Norog, and building the epics. I'm gonna start using them just in faction wars. Like, I'm still gonna try to keep this clan boss team just those champions, but I mean, I will show once we have Farrakhan built, I will show what changing Mariah Gout for Farrakhan does to the team, and how, like, you know, because it should be night and day difference. But that also comes down to if we get books for him or not. Epic books will be the big thing, but once I start getting the Ultra Nightmare rewards and Nightmare rewards, I mean, that's all. Like, even just seeing Brutal there getting a Void Shard's huge, that we're starting to farm shards from it, so unfortunately this clan isn't double hitting, so that is the thing I'm considering by the end of the weekend, is by the Monday being in a new clan, because I have to do it before the siege starts, because I don't want to miss out on another round of the siege gear. If I stay in this one, then it's easy siege gear to grab, and that's all I'm really staying in it for. Once Siege is done, that's probably when I'll build, like, just make a clan for the community and do a Discord clan. Because I'm pretty sure if I make it right now, it's too close to the next Siege that it won't let me, won't let us compete in it. So I feel like that's what, it would be on the borderline doing that, and then making sure it's created at least 4 days before the CVC starts. SKB, I totally agree. On saying that though, they did disable a lot of the new promo codes, and they disabled a lot of the ones that were giving resources. So I'm just changing up because we're not getting the champions. I'm just gonna start single running, going down the 6 stages. They just say, I think there's only, out of the 8 promo codes showing on Hades and Ayumi Love, only 3 of them work. And same thing goes for the promo legendaries. All the get codes work, so GETALICE, GETLOKI, and there was one other one that works. The Monkey King code works for some, not all. It works for like 50-60% of people. So I think that code's starting to run out of its number. Yeah, the THOLIN code no longer works. Dragon Slayer. They said it was gonna be good for the whole month, but they've already disabled it. But I think in EU it still works. I can't confirm that, but when you brought up Odd Ones Gaming, he was able to activate it just before they stopped it, so I don't know if it stopped there as well. And Tuhanarak still works. The Supreme GALEK is over as well. It doesn't work anymore. The Madame Saris code is in the air if it works or not for the link. Some people were using it and unable to get her. It says like you're not eligible for a booster pack. So their account was either too new or not. It has to be over 20 days old, I think, and then it has to be under a year. It's like some weird condition. Still not getting it. These aren't max level, are they? No, okay. Yeah, and then they haven't started a new... I'm guessing because the login Lego's coming, they didn't want to have THOLIN running with so close to the login legendary starting, because the coalition event only has 7 days or 8 days left. It's like a week and 3 days or something. So I think that's why they're nixing those, because they're gonna probably put out a bunch of things for the start of July. They usually do 4th of July for because it's Canada Day, so Canada's birthday as well as America's birthday, the 1st and the 4th of July, and then other countries have other holidays on those days. So usually they do like special promos for that. And that's also when this login Lego starts. So that's the other thing I was going to say is I should at least be able to put her in the team because she's part of a login event. But that'll also, the champion's like in the air. I don't know how she'll perform late game, but early and mid game she's very good for your team. So I'm still trying to get these last few days in here to get this. I want to get this for her. Where is it? So I want to get this. We absolutely can't get here anymore. But this, I'd love to have this to get to 1,000. I just don't think we can. I'm only at 300 points, so it's just very far away. But I feel like getting to 1,000 flat is doable. Right now, I mean, if I open my shards, I could get 5 plus 70, so 140, 640. So it wouldn't even get me to here, so that's why like I just didn't even bother for this. Because even if I ripped everything, I would at most get to the energy. and that's not enough of a reward to do it. Like, I'd have, this 80 points would give, because it comes down to getting this is huge, so 80 points only gives me 390, it only gets me to here. And I'd rather keep saving the shards. Yeah, Warsoul, that's like the old, yeah, no, I agree. That's true too, SKB. Like the link codes and referral codes starting you with all those epics, or Elenaril, the Vergis codes, like starting you with like even the XOXO one starting you with Fenix and Talia. Like even some of the worst champion codes right now are such a great start that, and you still have mid-game subs for doing the I still gotta log in for that. I almost forgot about that one. Doing the Banner Lords, we had talked about doing that too. I was setting that up. I gotta do that tonight. Getting to account level 30 to get Sigmund. Dungeon Diver. So Dungeon Diver, we're almost at the 70. That's where we want to get to. We still have another 16 hours, so I should be able to get that last 1,000 points tonight. Oh, we still had an energy refill there, nice. 7-3. I don't have room. Can't put them in there. Reserve. Reserve. The accounts you have, Warsoul, they, like even that free-to-play one with all the logins that you had, like just having all the login legendaries, just like bunny hopping that way, like, and then collecting all the energy from dailies and all that kind of stuff. Like, you have level 2 accounts that have, it'd be like moons starting on those accounts. You're starting with like 8 to 12 legendaries, a bunch of epics, all the login rewards. You have tons of gear from the login too. That was interesting to see when we looked at that. That was, I didn't know people did that. That made me laugh. Because that is like another fun thing to do, just to be doing that in the background. And then all of a sudden you can like jump on one of those and just like within a day be, you know, you could be like level 15 of every dungeon. You could have you could make so much food so quickly. Oh, he's a bot? He's not human. He's a machine. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. This one was beat a boss. Lifesteal. Barrel. I think when Warsoul's on, they could definitely talk about, when like Warrior's on, could definitely talk about maintaining multiple accounts, and just it's just about a matter of commitment, the tools he uses, that kind of stuff, and just log in, log out, like jump, basically get on the boat, get off the boat, like get your login rewards, get this, get that, do this, because it comes down to knowing, right? Like he could do maybe down the road after, because we're gonna do a stream together on the weekend, next weekend, and just for him to show like helping his friend's account and being like, hey, this is everything I'm gonna change, this is why I'm making these changes. Because he can point out like, oh, my friend has this set on, but really he's in a state where he's stats over sets, and he needs to prioritize getting more accuracy and speed on this champion, or needs to get full crit rate and increase crit damage, than having an attack amulet on to get attack damage up. He might have attack percent gloves on that he has crit rate, crit damage on, right? So his crit, he's already getting a big boost there, and he might be like, oh, Your flat stat is getting a boost from the percent, so we just need to glyph your base attack on your stuff, and then we can rotate in a crit damage amulet that might have attack flat stat or accuracy on it that the champion needs. Things like that. That would be such a big change for a champion. Say it was Ninja, that would be a huge change for Ninja. That would be a huge change for any poisoner, any debuff, any damage dealer that's also putting debuffs out. Okay. Gems. 1 day away from another ancient. Got energy here. Oh, we got a 4-star chicken. And keys. I will jump in here because you do need to... none of these are active. I think Ice Golem was the turn one. I just want to have some points to maybe get a reward. Try that. Take her out. And then... Yeah, one big way is if you have a powerful computer, at least like, I want to say a computer that has the 3000 series graphics cards from NVIDIA, or you have the equivalent from Radeon on there, an AMD, it really comes down to your processor too, that your processor can handle it. So if you have like a Threadripper or above for AMD, or if you have an i5, but it's the i5 that has the multi-core, like you need at least 8 to 12 cores. And this is all PC talk, but if you have that, because it's so much more powerful than phones, you can run, 10 or 12 accounts. If you've ever seen the Chinese bot farms, they have, 50 to 100 phones all logged into Twitter, X, and Facebook, or whatever app that they're putting farming on. Comment farming on, and then they all have different AI things running on them. So those are, as they say, like they're if there's a will, there's a way. Okay, nice, and we got some tournament points there too. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get past like 15, 16, but we'll try. This comes down to just making chickens and food. Potato, bro. Hey, keep in mind, I don't know where you are and how accessible they are, but the GTX 1070 Ti is still like, I don't know where it is where you are, but like Canada and America, that card still goes for about $60 to $80 US, but it's still like considered the best graphics card from that gen, and it can still, you could build a $150 computer with it. So you can still get away with something for now. You just wouldn't be able to play modern games on it. You can probably play everything up to like 2018, I want to say. You missed the CAPTCHA. Does it not show me on here? I missed the CAPTCHA. Sorry, I just don't see it. It's not, Was it laughing? Oh, what did he miss? I see what you did there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, we did beat 15. Nice. Again, I don't know how expensive computer parts are where you are, because I know lately they've gotten more expensive. So you used to be able to build like a decent computer for about $500. Now you can, but it's I don't know if you need mobile. Like getting a laptop under 1,000 is hard. Tablets are a better option than that if you're under that price point. I'm trying to think what, like if you did if you can find them, because it's hard to find the 30 series cards in North America anyway. But if you did a 3060 with 32 gigs of RAM, you could probably get DDR4 RAM for pretty cheap and get a motherboard for like 60 bucks. And then you could get, like, you'd be building a micro case, so you'd be building like it would have to be able to hold the 3060 card, so it has to be big enough for that, but otherwise you can get away with like a micro ATX case, so a mid tower case. And the screens would be the most expensive part of it, because like monitor, like if you have any kind of monitor you're fine, but I'm just saying if you have over a 1080p monitor, they're like 200 plus. That's the most expensive part of the build. The cards might be in that ballpark, but again, we're just talking about the tower being under 500. You could probably do it for 4 Canadian. It would be 556. For American, it would be like 450 to 5. And then for Euro, I'm guessing it's closer to like 390 to 460 Euro. Again, I can't do all the currency transfers off the top of my head, but that ballpark, you could build a decent computer. If you're not comfortable building PCs, it's not crazy. It's like the easiest it's ever been. It's a lot of it's plug and play. The harder parts are cable management. You can watch videos on that kind of stuff. GPU's prices are still crazy there. That's unfortunate. Actually, I haven't looked in a long time. Let me look quickly what GPUs are going for. So I'm going to cover this run for a second. Yes, they have. They have gone. Why is this so expensive? This is like a $600 card. Why is it so expensive? Jesus. When did this happen that the prices are all double? That's just a 4060 Ti. So this is the graphics card that's in my my workstation computer. It has a Quatron card in the second slot. They switch between the cards. I don't have them running at the same time, but it does graphics rendering. And this one I use for what I'm using, like animation programs and stuff, and Blender and Unreal Engine and stuff. But this card is a $600 retail card. It's showing up as $1,200 right now. That's insane. I'm gonna try to go to their homepage and see. That price was Canadian, just so you know, so American would be about 200 less. But still, that's bananas. See what CPUs are at. I'm just gonna do the filters quickly and then I'll put it back. Happened because crypto's back up? Yeah, but that's not like a... So that card's more for rendering. It's not very good at compiling data. Like, what I'm getting at is not good at compiling computer like data, as far as I know. It's meant for graphic like rendering, keeping the frame rate high and keeping like going through polygon and all kind of stuff. Like it's I'm bad at explaining the semantics, but it's, as far as I'm aware, that card is geared at doing things related to graphics. It's not geared at doing like, for instance, it's not a great card for video games. It's not a great card at playing video games. It has high VRAM, but it doesn't have like the clock speed and everything on it. It's not great. Like a 4090 even would blow it out of the water, let alone a 50, like any of the 50 series. Hey Aaron, how you doing? You're probably right though that crypto being up, because Bitcoin's at like 156, I think, like 146, 156, something like that. So these are Ryzen. I'm just looking at the processors right now. Unfortunately, that's an attack piece. So that was a different set, it'd be better. Okay, so for an i7, it's 440. So the CPUs don't seem like they're over, you know, over the, because that's a 20 core. That's for the i7 20 core 256K. The Arrow, it's 125 power supply needed for it, or it comes with one. And then the Ryzen processors, the 9700X is only 430 as well. So American, that's about 360. So processors aren't too high. How are motherboards? Intel boards, they're a little marked up. Like they're, for an ATX board, like full board, they're about 380 for Canadian, so that's about 290 to 310 American. 240 for like MTX, so it's 240, so 200-ish American, 190 American. But there are still, like, the micro ATX boards, there's 135. Couple of cheaper ones. AMD front. Okay, we can't do stage 18. Yeah, the AMD boards are pretty high that I'm seeing. They're anywhere from 190 to 700. So if you wanted a newer AMD board, seems to be pretty up there. Graphics cards. The 50 series is 5070 Ti is 1400. Like, I'll just show it here. 1400, 800, 820. These are all the newest ones, though. What about, so there's a Radeon card. First Radeon card is only 370. 7, Yeah, the 5090 cards are stupid. $4 grand plus. $9070 cards are $1,000 for a Radeon. Let me see what the where's the brand? So if you can get these, they're more affordable. The 30 series. I'll see if there's a 3060. These are low memory though. Like the render memory is pretty low. But yeah, that's nutty. So expensive. Yeah, you love your kidneys, not so. Yeah. That's true too, card capability. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, if you can run the like if you can run farming in the background. Because even if you're making 0.05 Bitcoin a week, I think it averages out. I don't even know if you can earn that much in a week anymore. You want a heartbreaking story? In what was it? Like, I want to say it was between 2012 and 2014. I was offered a graphic design job for a nonprofit for 5,000 Bitcoin. Because it was only at the time, I think, worth, I think it was like 17 cents. And, you know, that's one of my largest life regrets, clearly. It's just taking the payment. It was for an EU company, for a nonprofit. They did things for the ocean, cleaning up the ocean. And then they also worked with, I think it was Nigeria, and they did like a school and meal program. It was called like, it was something to do with 3 meals a day. It was just doing 3 meals a day and building wells. But yeah, if I could have gotten that, oh man, life changing. If I would have taken that back. But I was like in my 20s, and like I knew about Bitcoin, but at the same time, it's like, oh, how I thought of it was like, oh, it's great to get it, but I'm gonna have to transfer it. I'm gonna have to do this. Because it was supposed to be that, it wasn't even just 5,000 flat. It was 5,000, because again, it was only like 17 or 20 cents a coin at the time. So for me to work for them for 3 months, I think it was like 5,000 coins every 2 weeks, because that was how they're doing the 2-week payment. But like, yes, like it's like even just 1 week of it, right? So like a life-changing amount of money now, and even like 5 years later, and around 2017 to 19, when Bitcoin really popped off. So it's, yeah, would have been life-changing. I kick myself for it every day. It's in the back of my head, right? It was great working for them, though. Like, they were an awesome company. They do a lot of stuff around the world now. I think they're one of the nonprofits funding that teenager who's come up with that. He came up with 2 systems. One cleans up plastic in the ocean with like a crawler, and then the other one repairs coral reefs. Bitcoin? You made that much Bitcoin every for Jesus. That's giga money. Oh, money, dollars, yeah. Yeah, I was just bringing up, yeah, Bitcoin, getting 5,000 Bitcoin is like 20 cents at the time. Let me just do the math quick. I think it's 517. So 34, 68 plus 17. It's 0.17 times. So every 2 weeks it would have been $850 back then. But clearly now at, let's even put Bitcoin at 125,000 a coin. And just do the first 2 weeks. So it's $625 million if I had taken even just the first 2 weeks of it. At any point in time, it took 2 weeks of the Bitcoin. Oh, heartbreaking. Yeah, ask if the offer still stands. Exactly. Yeah, that'll. Lives changed. What are you doing? All that aside, we're able to do Ice Golem 18. That's a big upgrade. There's also a tournament going on, so there's only 2 sets out of here I really want, but it is silver. It is getting Dungeon Divers done as well, and we're double dipping on the Ice Golem tournament, the Turn Attack tournament, so Hopefully we finish in the top 10 there, get some gems or something. If no one's competing, I can maybe finish in the top 3. If you hear a brush, I'm brushing my cat 'cause she's shedding like mad. I'm trying to prevent Furball Alley being all down my kitchen. If you didn't see the video at the end of the stream yesterday, I did go over all the new things they are adding. They are adding silver banners to the game that you'll be able to re-gear every single day for getting a 1-hour banner. So that's massive for free re-gearing. It's the getting 3 artifacts from dungeons mission is going to change in advanced missions to that. They also are adding... I didn't say for how long, but they will be adding for Minotaur the super raids. So you will be able to do 2-for-1s on Minotaur. Once they add that, they'll be adding some point during the second stage coalition event. So we're in 11th. We probably need... Like, I'd love to get this quartz, but this guy's already kicking 2,600 points. Yeah. Yeah, 5+ years of asking, and they're only going to do a temporary event. I hope they realize how much people want that. And they leave it. They bring it. They make it permanent. Because super raids for dungeons originally were something that they only did temporarily. They used to be during events. They would add the 2 times that you would get double. You'd be able to hit super raid and hit double events, and then they finally added it as like a main function. But I hope with this new company running them that they get the memo, so to speak. Still just uncommons. Next few rewards we're gonna get. We're not really happy till we get to here. And then the next big ones from there is there. This is a nice little window for getting gear for us. And then this as well, level 40. Level 43. And then if we can make these last 2. He might be in a regen set, I don't know. Hopefully not. You want to hear a crazy story? I came home last night. I got freaked out because my light switch by my front door, which is for my hall light, was shooting sparks out of it. So I had to like turn off the circuit for it. Could have been a fire. Like, I don't know how long it was doing that, but I have no idea why it was doing that. It was turned off. My friend who's an electrician said it's probably not installed properly, and it was overloading the fuse. So he's like, the fuse will kick the breaker, so he's like, you don't gotta worry about that, but the shooting sparks out part, it's not good. He's like, he's gonna come look at it for me on Wednesday. He just said to leave the switch off for now. It's crazy how few medals we've gotten in the last like 2 days. We just cannot get out a gold one. I feel like if we get north of gold 1 and get into gold 2 onward, just there'll be more one-man defenses. Or like the 4 uncommon defenses. I saw it could, on my main, that's how it is. Like a lot of people are just putting up 4 uncommons. They're not so they can burn through the missions for the coalition. No, we're not going to fight Trunda. Max Great Hall. That's hilarious. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it takes a long time. Why you see so many streamers and content creators that have been playing for years having their Great Halls maxed? If you take out the whaling factor and the money they spent, it comes down to one, it comes down to the content creator program. They get gems, and they can use gems to buy arena refills because they get thousands of them a month. 2, completing Great Hall used to be easier because for the longest time in the first 3 years of the game, arena was stagnant before they released 3v3 arena. It was stagnant. Like gold 1 through 4 was where 99% of the players were, and it was of the ones that consistently played. And they would all have one-man defenses. Like this whole page would be one-man teams pretty much. And it was like, even if it wasn't, people, if you didn't have a speed lead team set up for arena with like Sifi and Rotos for the longest time, you could just burn through arena. So Foley used to be a big part of that, like stopping revives and stuff. But like arena was a very different monster back then. And you could get away with like 300, 325 speed was like the like that was considered high. Anyway, you could just be doing 40, 50 battles a day and not even think about it, and you would get your Great Hall completed very quickly by doing that. You were getting like 3,000, 4,000 medals a week. Like it used to be much different. Now, and especially in the last 2.5 years or so, no, as you can see, a lot of people don't want to drop ranks. Like, it's not that they care about getting into platinum, it's just that now the tier system's different too. It used to only go to gold 4, so this used to be what it was, and then they added gold 5. But nonetheless, like, getting here, you'll start seeing a lot more one-man teams, like in the top. But like once you get to gold 5 and you get north of this bar, see this bar at the top? If you're in gold 5 and you get north of halfway and you start heading towards platinum, you're gonna stop seeing those one-man teams or the weaker teams. But yeah, that's why it used to be easier. To break it down for you, I'll go into arena quickly, but you need, I believe, what is it, 1,000 plus 900. So 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals times 1,000. So 4,500 plus 1,000. So you need 5,500 medals, gold medals, specifically, roughly, to complete each section. And there's 4 sections times 6, so 24. So you need to earn 132,000 gold medals. And dividing that, if you're in gold 4 or 5, it's divided by 4. So divided by 4, that's 33,000 wins in arena. If you're in gold 1 and you're only getting 2 medals per, it should be like 66,000. So that's how many wins you need. And if you divide that by, what do you get? 10, 10, 5, and 10. So 35 a day. If you won all 35, that's 1,885 days. That's without doing, yeah. You get 35 free battles a day, because you get a 5 refill that's on a 24-hour countdown. You end up 10 refill on a 24-hour countdown. You get another 10 from your daily completion. I believe you get another one from doing advanced missions as well. Don't quote me on that though. And then you get a 5, and you have your initial 10. So you have 45 a day you should be doing, if you're really trying to focus on it. But you have to win every single one. And then that's still 1,885 days to get all the medals. That's at gold 4 or 5. If you're under gold 4 or 5, it's like 66,000. That's how many days I'm talking. Like, that's years. It's just not completable. You have to get into gold 4 or 5. Like 6,000 days is like almost like what, 8 or 9 years? Let me see. So 6,600 days divided by 365. It's 18 years. So yeah, you're not gonna complete You're not gonna complete the arena. You're not gonna complete the Great Hall unless you're spending gems on arena refills, or you're like. Here's what I can say. Volkin proved if you don't waste them. So it's like right now, me doing this and these is wasting it. You only need to put these 3, and then I could level this up to 9, for instance, to do all the Arbiter missions. But within 30 days, you could get this to 9. If you don't mind the last 1,000, because that's 24,000 we're talking about in numbers for the last 1,000 for all these. You could do to 9 every 30 days. So 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month, 6 month, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, So 24 months, that's 2 years, you could complete everything to stage 9. So that's in 2 years, just to break it down for you. That is using gems for refills. You're doing about 50 battles a day. You're winning 99% of them. You'd have to win almost all of them. And no losses. But that's what that would be. And you got to remember, yeah. Yeah, 1 live arena a day because the quest makes you. Yeah, that sounds about right. The live arena ones are much different. Like, I can't even do it yet, but even on my main live arena, how they had it set up before deterred a lot of people, because if you didn't play for a day or two, you'd lose like 40 to 80 of your live arena points. I know my main, I didn't log in for a month to live arena, and I lost like 400 or 500, and now I'm like so deterred from even doing it because I dropped at a silver 1. I'm in bronze 3, I think, right now. Or silver 2 down to bronze 3, whatever it was, and now it's only 1 a day, but overall I've lost so many from that first month that it's like I don't even want to go back and grind them again. So let me look at advanced rewards to see if there's an arena refill in here too. No, so there's no arena refill. This is a 3v3 arena, so, or tag, sorry. It's just the one here. So you get 15 from there, you get 1 from here, so that's 25. You have your initial 10, so 35 a day. And that's if you don't spend any gems on it. Because you can go over here to the shop. And spend gems to refill as well. So see here, I have these I gotta use. I'm just gonna go make a coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, 4 years. Like it's just nutty. It really comes down to that last like 24,000 you need, the last 1,000 per level 10 one. That takes forever. Like out of the 66,000 we talked about, 24,000 of those are just getting it from 9 to 10. So that's almost 30%. Yeah, it's 30. So that's 36% of the medals are just for getting it from level 9 to 10. What I would say is this: is if you do it for the 2 years, or even say there are times they give you arena refills as rewards from tournaments, rewards. So like you do get more through the year. So if you include those, let's say that's gonna shave 6 months off of it, a year and a half, 18 months to get them all to level 9. Like that should be your goal. Only do the level 10 ones when the Arbiter or the Romantu missions require it. I didn't expect this to finish so fast. Still didn't get it. It's like the game knows I need one, so it's like, yeah, you're not gonna get it now. How do you like them apples? Fucking kidding me. Why? Why, Yerby? Everyone's okay. She just knocked the bowl over. I'll be right back. You okay? Hey, you okay? You scared? You're okay? Everything's fine. Yeah, sorry about that. She broke. She didn't break the bowl, but she knocked everything. There was a bowl for my dinner last night. She knocked it over. I had to clean it up. Everybody's fine. Still no Diabolist. Maybe if we do a Diabolist stage, we will get Diabolist. I think the music. Yeah, the music playlist ended. 1 sec. I can only stream for about 20 more minutes as a heads up, and then I gotta go. So there's a deck of 8. I'm gonna watch this quickly in the background, and then I can't have the audio going. Music today is brought to you by White Bat Audio.
Thanks for stopping by.
Let me say that again. Music today is brought to you by White Bat Audio. So I'm quickly watching. So Monday, June 23rd, they're launching a Demonic Deck of Fate event. Your chance to get relic materials and rarities, obtain artifacts, and summoning souls from soul stones. You'll be able to get rare Twisted Horns, epic Twisted Horns from the blue cards. Sorry, the rare ones are from the green cards. And legendary Twisted Horns are hidden under epic cards. You won't be able to pin card rarities during this Deck of Fate. It'll last 96 hours. So obtaining artifacts will be insanely hard to hit the point caps, because you only, I think at most you can get like, I think it's 36 if I remember right, points. And you need, usually on these ones, you'll need 40,000 points to flip all the cards. So for instance right now, this will get me 10 points. Maybe 100 if I got lucky. Oh, and why we don't have any silver coins, there was a, this guy, there was his soul in there and I grabbed it.
I need to re-gear GALEK so bad. Rude. I'd love to do longer, but I have to go to work. I gotta leave in about 20 minutes, so I got about 50 minutes left. I know this one was shorter. It was only just shy of 2 hours when I'm done. But yeah, I've got 3 different jobs I gotta work today. I've already done one of them this morning and the afternoon, and that was coming off nights from the one previous. I've only slept like 5 hours. I've got to go to the next one, and I have to be there in an hour, in just shy of an hour, so I need time to drive there. On Wednesday, I will be able to do a longer stream. I'm off on Wednesday. I'm not gone yet, but yeah, I'm done in about 15 minutes. Let's see here. Do we have enough for in here? Can't make anything right now. Let's jump into Faction Wars. So we only have rares to go by here. You're already here. Halbert. Nothing there we're saving on him. That was unfortunate. This already rolled badly. No. No. Fortunately, don't have good champions for this. You're not a Bannerlord. Still lost, what? He lost 2? Or no, just the duelist. They really love attacking duelists. Like, they keep targeting her. Yeah. The only thing I can think is to speed up Valkyrie. Valerie. Of course, on these, like, I don't care. This one's not too bad, but, like, I'm just saying on artifacts I don't care about. That's where the double rolls happen. Come on. Yes, I guess she's level 10. Try this again. Yeah, I need a healing support for this faction pretty badly. Didn't land the stun. Skin of teeth. I cannot do the next stage like that. Is he better? Just this ability. Core hammers are good. Hey, there we go. Nice. Now this might be where I have trouble. Okay, so we can beat that one. If we had upgrades, we could finish it off. I don't think we can do the boss though. Give it a go. This will be the last thing we do because then I gotta get out of here. That's a no on the boss. Another 3-star chicken. Next word's a rare book. Okay. So I'll run there. I was just seeing if I could maybe roll a different result, but doesn't look like it. So just as a recap for day 17, we are at 263 faction war stars completed. We are on brutal clan boss. Hopefully by Monday we're into nightmare for the day 20. We did a 1 key on Chimera for 7 million with one of the challenges completed on easy. We have not completed Hydra. Rather, I tried a Hydra team and it didn't even break 200,000. they can't survive the first 3 turns with this rotation. It's too hard. Hopefully on the easier rotations, maybe we can get it done, but right now it's just a gear issue. Arena, we're still floating between silver 4, gold 1 towards gold 2. Refresh like this, like we just got a bunch of teams we cannot even fight, so it's unfortunate. I'd really have to crank the speed of Deacon to be able to do that. I'd have to get it north of like 250, 300. I don't think we can do that just yet. His A2 also isn't booked, so it's just not a viable option. Because if he could go first and then get the turn meter boost or the decreased defense out, that's a different story. Just doing 3v3 whenever we can. Maybe this one, but outside of that, there's not much else here we can do. We've been grabbing these each day when we can. Right now, we have 50 of each. Under the fusion here, the THOLIN fusion has ended. Under Razin, this is where we're sitting. For Broadmaw, we just have to go collect the uncommons, and then we can fuse him once we have those 2. For Relic Keeper, we have the champions. Just I am trying to farm another Diabolist because I only have a 5-star chicken. I don't want to waste that. What's funny is to make that, I think I killed one, so whoops. And fed it as food. And then yeah, going up here, we can fuse Justicar, and then we will finish the second batch of Arbiter missions, get a Sacred Shard, and then we'd be on the way to 2 legendary books. The count's at level 46 as of today. We also have this many shards saved up. We just got another one from Clan Boss today for a Void Shard, and another Ancient from the shop. But yeah, that's where we're sitting. Here's THOLIN. That's his gear right now. Here's his stats. These are his masteries we're using. We might change up his masteries for more Clan Boss, because we right now are using, was for clearing content, he had Helm Smasher. So we might rotate him out of that and put him in War Master. I think he's benefiting more from Helm Smasher, but we'll see. Until I have more crit damage on him. I don't want to pay the 150 gems of reset if I do it twice, so I'm just on the fence about it. Tagoar is an okay gear, but overall we want his defense and HP higher. I'd like to get his HP over 65,000 and faster speed. Deacon, currently these are his stats. 171 speed, and his accuracy is very low. We need to get that boosted. We need to get better set on him overall. Hopefully when we get some more of the epic materials, we can make some better, this is what, the righteous set, make better righteous gear for him. GALEK absolutely needs all new gear. All this has to go. This is the stats of our apothecary now. Here's Mortu's stats. He does need to get 5-starred at least for him to be more useful for us in Clan Boss. Same with Norax, that we fused him before the THOLIN fusion ended. And then we have Fane, who also needs a full regear. 140 accuracy is just not enough. Need to get higher. Need to get her more in a better set piece as well, just to keep her alive. Yeah, and then this is Marag. This is her set so far, how she's set up. She's just got random gear on. It's not doing her any benefit. We'd like to maybe before going into day from 20 to 30, just get her more set up to be beneficial to the team. And yeah, that's where everyone sits. Finally have all the pieces of the puzzle, so to speak, for Clan Boss. We just need to get them out there, get them get gear properly. So tonight I'll probably do some dungeon grinding, and we'll go from there. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday, and follow and subscribe if you like to support the channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.